Hi guys, it's me Rainbows.
And I'm Rage.
So today what are we talking about, bud?
What do you want to talk about today, Rainbows?
I want to talk about rainbows, but actual rainbows in the sky, beautiful things in the day. Unfortunately, that is not what's going on in the news lately.
No, it's not. So should we just bite the bullet?
We should.
All right. We are going to talk about Trump yet again because once again, he's given us so much to talk about.
Yes, the buffoon in chief.
Yes. So the first thing I wanted to say is props to Peter Alexander from NBC. Like,
you mean the fake news?
Yes, Peter Alexander from the fake news. Props, buddy, for calling out Trump because that was so ballsy.
I love how he called him out right then and there. He had those receipts.
Oh, well, it was fact-checking. Like, he was just on point, and Trump couldn't say anything about it.
He not only couldn't say anything about it, he looked flustered and then looked down and then tried to pass the buck and say, oh, well, that's the information I was given. Okay, well, if you're not sure that it's correct, stop spewing it out of your butthole face.
My whole issue with him talking out of his face butt is that he should also be doing fact-checking, and if he doesn't, that's what he has staff for. And if his staff are just finding random facts from God knows where, they make him look like the idiot that he is.
Yes, his staff, I feel, are a bunch of people that for some reason or another are just a bunch of yes men and yes women who are afraid to actually do their job.
What are your thoughts on Kellyanne Conway?
What bothers me about this woman is that she's so comfortable in her role of lying, and there has been, I don't know, were you the one that shared with me the video of her before she was like working for Trump, how she was against him actually?
No.
She basically sold herself to the devil. I will have to share that video with you, and then I'll have to remember right after this video, I need to send you the link. Or, you know, when we upload, put the link in the description, where before she was like talking all kinds of shit about him, and now she completely flipped the script. This is not going to be a popular opinion. She's doing her job super fucking well. She's supposed to spin shit, confuse people, make them on his, like, keep them on his team, because she's talking to the most unaware of Americans, I guess you can say.
And Kellyanne is a fixer. She fixes Trump's mistakes.
She polishes turds.
Exactly. So, you know, you're right. She does do her job very well. But it's at the point now where Trump is messing up to the point where we know he's a 4-year-old and he's incompetent.
I heard a blurb where she might get in trouble for things that she's said now.
Oh, yeah. Like promoting Ivanka's line and whatever the hell an alternative fact is, I guess.
I like that. She's making up phrases and stuff. I love that.
Okay, moving on. One thing I did want to talk about was something that Trump brought up at the conference. The Electoral College votes.
Yes.
So this is very much a pissing contest for him. He's like, I had 306 votes, and it was the most since Reagan, blah, blah, blah. And then
landslide. He won by a landslide.
He doesn't know how numbers work. I don't think he actually researched, you know, what, other presidents got from the Electoral College. And he's spouting this nonsense that doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop.
Yeah, because he was immediately called out, and they told him, no, actually, so-and-so, who was it? They said Obama had over 400 something. I can't remember the exact number. And then he tries to save face by saying, no, I mean Republican presidents. And then they go on to tell him, well, actually, George Bush won, but like had this many, and then it goes to, oh, well, that's what I was told.
I think it was George Bush Sr., just to be clear.
Oh, yeah, I forgot there was 2. Duh. I love the younger George Bush. If you're watching, hi. You never know. He might watch. He has a lot of free time now. Compared to Trump, I miss you, George Bush. I miss you. Come back to us with your crazy cowboy boots and not being able to ride a bike or eat a pretzel.
The other thing I wanted to talk about was, what the hell is going on at the White House? What is happening? I mean, I understand the odd thing being leaked. That's just human nature. That's how we are. We sell information for money. Like, it's a thing. I get it.
Happen. Yeah.
But every single thing that Trump is doing is getting leaked. And I mean, little things that obviously end up being big things. And I guess they are big things because he's messing everything up. But for example, his call with Australia, nothing from that conversation should have been leaked to the public. So there are people within his administration that obviously don't respect him, don't care about the rules, don't understand that they're breaking laws.
Because a lot of them are not in politics. This is not their usual job. Like
neither are we. We're not in politics, but we don't have our heads firmly shoved up our butts. Like, this is logic.
It feels like a play, like a children's play where they're pretending to be adults and they don't really know what they're doing.
This is painful. I mean, I finally brought myself to watch the entire press conference this morning.
Ooh.
And it was painful.
I still have not seen the entire thing because I don't know if I can stomach it just yet.
Yeah. So, I mean, I was listening to his mouth words, but I couldn't watch it.
His mouth
because it was just too much.
His mouth words are just going like this. Things are falling out of his mouth. Things are also...
He has diarrhea.
It's much worse than that. It's like, I don't know, dysentery? Like, what is that? What did you die of on the Oregon Trail? He's unbelievable. The leaks are out of control. It is extremely embarrassing to our country. I feel it doesn't give any kind of confidence in what is happening in government. I am afraid. It's like, Jesus, take the wheel. Like, I don't know what's going on. We're about to fall off a cliff right now as an entire group of Americans. Like, it's really sad when you already kind of don't have the most confidence in government, and then this happens where it's like, okay, so we've got one foot in the grave and one on a banana peel. This is happening. Like, this is real life right now.
It's going to take two nuclear missiles and the entire planet is done for. They did research on it. One country fires, one fires back, the entire planet is dead.
Yeah, and his little fingers, we can't trust.
Stuffy little 4-year-old man-boy hands.
So creepy.
What is on your list, my dear?
To just rant about him?
Yeah, let's just rant for a little bit, because, we're already doing it.
This is a TMZ presidency where he can't take a dump without people talking about it, like we're doing right now, without without him tweeting about it so other people can talk about it. He needs to get off Twitter. He needs to stop talking about things that are not presidential at this moment, because for the next 4 years, he belongs to the American government. He doesn't belong to talking about Nordstrom and his daughter's line. He doesn't need to be talking about, how... Also, he won the fucking presidency. He doesn't need to be talking about how Hillary Clinton lost. Nobody gives a shit. Get the fuck over it. Get on with it. Now you're president.
Is he still talking about that?
He's still talking about that. I think during the press conference, or during when he was talking about the electoral votes, that's when he's like, oh, well, and this, and Hillary Clinton got blah, blah, blah. Who gives a shit? That was how long ago now?
So are you following him on Twitter?
I am.
Okay, so I'm holding it up right now, and
Okay.
this is one. The spotlight has finally been put on the low-life leakers.
Okay.
Low-life leakers. They will be caught. Ugh. This is one, and then the second one is, in caps, fake news media, which makes up stories and sources, is far more effective than the discredited Democrats, but they are fading fast. What does that even mean?
I thought he kind of equated anybody who's fake news, he, like, considers, like, as, like, liberals.
Oh, no, everyone is fake news
Except
now.
for Fox News? Or is Fox News against him now? Or what's going on?
It's the only good thing is Fox and Friends or whatever the hell it's called.
To him, I feel like this was all a game show, like The Bachelorette, and, like, he got the rose in the end and he won, and now he just doesn't know what the fuck to do afterwards.
But yeah, I quite enjoyed the Canada's Prime Minister's reaction to, like, the whole handshake situation.
That side eye, though. He was like...
He's like, oh, no.
That was fantastic. Thank you for watching, guys.
Yeah.
This is painful. This is as painful for us as it is for you.
It really is.
Take care, everybody. Until whenever, the next time we see you or you see us, what do you think? What is your favorite blunder so far of this presidency?
We would love to know, so make sure to leave a comment.
Comment, Twitter, like, comment, subscribe. I totally did this wrong, but whatever.
Bye, guys.
Take care.
Trump needs a timeout.
Aw, little Trumpy. Baby caca pee pee needs a diaper change.
After a word from our sponsors that don't exist yet.